How'd you like the new intro? I made it myself. And this, as you notice, is a new setup, and I just moved from here slightly to here, so... yeah. But that's not important. We're here to talk about Joker, and I just saw it last week, and I just gotta say, it is a completely different superhero movie I have ever seen, personally. And I've seen them all. Well, not all, but just the mainstream ones. And Joker really stands out among all of them for the fact that it's not in a conventional sense a superhero movie. It's more of a like those like what hasn't already been said about Joker. It's people say it's a character study of a man going insane, and kind of like a love letter to those old Martin Scorsese movies such as Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, which personally I haven't seen yet. But I gotta say, I really enjoy it, but not in the way you think. I like it, but it's really disturbing and really unsettling. And here's the thing, its darkness really serves a tone to it. Like it's right. I don't know why people are saying it's too dark. I mean, it's just the right amount of dark, and the kind of dark that's okay and serves a purpose given the subtext of the film. But anyway, let's go through my 4 points. The story, first of all. It's pretty simple. Man has a really bad time and then finally snaps and goes insane, kills a bunch of people. That kind of story. But beneath that, it's it's more complex than that, and we really follow the events properly. So it's pretty straightforward, but it tells it in a way that you gotta get, or kind of understand why he does what he does, and not that you feel sorry for him, but it's not so much as the why he does it. No, wait, no, I said that wrong. It's why he does it. That's what it depicts. Why he does it. He's clearly he's going through a bad time, and he's just responding to that, and I think that's really cool. Point number 2, acting. Joaquin Phoenix. What can I say? That is not said. He is brilliant. He's really good, and that's all I can possibly say. And everyone else rounds it out well, especially De Niro, who, frankly, is pretty good. And well, the other characters serve their purpose really, really well. I like it. I like it a lot. The technical aspects of it, well, the music by the composer whose name I can't pronounce. It really follows the emotion of the story quite well. I like it. It's really good. All that cello, that deep energy, and it really shows just what's buried underneath Arthur's surface. And yeah, also the cinematography is really good. Although low angle shots, no, not low angle. Those close-up shots, those really good tracking shots, and like I really like the camera work. It's really cool. Point number 4, the themes of it. Well, what I notice personally is that it's about getting noticed, because Arthur is the guy that he complains that people don't see the state that people like him go through, and he even says in the movie, don't you see what's happening out there? And he even says about the 3 guys that he kills in the subway, he says that if someone like him dies, they would just pass by his corpse. And the main theme is getting attention, like, but beneath that, finding attention, I think the theme is being treated as an equal. Like, all Arthur ever wants for his life is to be treated equally, but everyone just keeps shutting him down, especially those close to him. It's like his mother. Another thing they tackle is, how society treats its people with mental problems. Probably, I don't know. One line that really struck, and I know you all know this, is that one line, quote, the worst part of having a mental illness is that people expect you to act as if you don't, unquote. That really speaks, because, some people criticize the movie because of its mishandling of people with mental illness, and a lot of movies that handle mental illness really, most of the time, get that kind of response, such as, most notably, Split. For example, like the way it handles people with mental illness and how people just ignore them, and people just want them to act like everyone else, but they can't because there's something wrong up there. And it really speaks to society. We should treat these guys properly, and we should treat these guys with the proper respect, because as we see in Joker, they'll eventually snap one at once. I'm not saying that what he does is correct, or I'm not justifying or defending what he does, because what he does is pretty gruesome. I heard a bunch of articles about some mental health experts saying that the depiction of mental health in the film is very accurate, and they said. And, well, seeing as they're experts, is that we should take their word for it. They said that what happens in the film could happen if you don't treat these people with mental illness properly, and that's a pretty powerful thing to say. Again, I'm not saying what he does, you should do it too. You really shouldn't. I mean, it's really, really bad. So, yeah, those themes are pretty heavy. And it's something that is not usually tackled in this kind of superhero film. That's what I really like about Joker. It is not a typical superhero film at all. There's no CGI in it. And its budget is really, really low for a superhero film. And I really like how they went low budget on this one, because I don't think you could do a story like this about the Joker in a sense, in the same scale as those of, like, the Avengers or such. The coolest thing about this movie is that, the coolest thing about this movie is that it never really lets up on its atmosphere. And it just goes to show that you don't always need those big explosions or some funny moments to... No, wait. Where am I going with this? Okay, forget everything I just said. Well, not everything. Just some of them, okay? I should really script these, but I just go all out and make a fool of myself in front of the camera. But anyway, overall, you get my point. Don't do what the Joker does. Obviously, what he does is not okay. Even if he is mentally ill, you should not do what he does. And in the case of, treating people with his condition, you should treat them properly. You don't know what'll set them up. I'm not saying all mentally ill guys are bad. I'm just saying that you all have to understand there's something, they're not healthy. And if you treat an unhealthy person wrong, something will happen to them, and that will ultimately affect you. Probably. Okay, but I cannot commend Joaquin Phoenix enough for his performance. Yeah. Also, okay, here it is. My favorite part is the laugh. Like, you can tell that his laugh it's the only way he can express himself. It's his. You can see in the beginning of the movie, he's laughing, and you can clearly see that he has trouble breathing after that. Like, he actually coughs when he's laughing, and his laugh hurts him. It's hurting him. But it hurts him because it's the only way he can express any emotion, which stems from his, the abuse he experienced. Yeah, I think this film's brilliant. It's very unique, and for those who are a fan of superhero movies, should definitely watch this, and for those who aren't fans of superhero movies, should definitely watch this, because it is a whole new experience for them. Okay, I've seen movies like this already, so I won't really know what it's like anymore. You should experience it in a big screen. It's the only way you can truly experience it. All in all, I give it an 8.8 out of 10. Definite recommend. Go watch it. Right now. Stop watching this video and watch it right now if you haven't already. And if you did, watch it again. You might find something new, as is the case of films like this. And, well, that's my review. I hope you share my opinions of this film, and keep it clean in the comments, will you? Before I go, I just have to say this. Whatever your opinions on it, it's okay to share. Just don't argue with people about your opinions, because that'll be just really bad for everyone involved. Just a word of advice, okay? So, may God bless you.